Hey there, it's Becky with the Dorky Thrifters, and this is our what sold on eBay this week. Actually, the last 2 weeks, because I haven't made a video in 2 weeks. So this is going to be a little bit long, but I'm going to try to go through these pretty quick because there are a lot of eyeglasses. I haven't had time to take videos before I ship things out, so I'm just going to show most of these to you right here on the screen. And hopefully the sound isn't too terrible. I've been working on the sound, but I don't know. There's probably a lot of background noise, and I'm really sorry about that. So anyways, let's get started. First up, I have this pair of Revo prescription sunglasses. And these were actually featured in another one of my videos where I talked about how to change the ear socks. So I had taken, the ear socks were kind of chewed up, so I had taken them off and replaced them and shown how to do that. So I listed these glasses and they sold within 2 days for $55. So that was great. Alright, this is an old tractor service manual from 1953. And it's not in the best condition. There were some torn pages and the cover was pretty rough, as you can see here. But it did sell for $29.95 plus shipping, and we found that in a lot of books that just basically paid pennies for it. So that was a good sale. This is a pair of Brooks Brothers eyeglasses, just a basic gold. Brooks Brothers almost always sells well for me. Look for this little, you can't really see it very well, but it's a little lamb logo emblem that they have. And this is a pair of Sophia Loren Xylaware vintage frames. As you can see, they have a really pretty detail there on the side. I always like to find these vintage frames with neat, interesting details. I think they sell a lot better that way. These sold for $47.45 on sale. Alright, this is a Nikken PiMag filter system. And I bought this at the Goodwill for $7. It was in pretty good condition, other than the fact they had taped all over it, and it took me hours. Oh, it didn't take me that long, but it seemed like it took me hours to get all the sticky tape residue off of it. Probably only took me like 10 minutes. But I sold it for $75 plus shipping, so good sale. And this was a set of 4 replacement hubcaps for a Toyota Camry. My husband found these at the Goodwill for $10, and they sold for $35 plus shipping. This is a GMC Sierra tailgate emblem. My husband works at a body shop and he brings these home sometimes to me. They're just going to get thrown away. So we get them for free, and this one sold for $20. This is a pair of Marcon super thin flexible eyeglasses. See if I can find the, there it is, super thin titanium antique. So those are Marcon. They sold for $33.20. This is a pair of Marcon Autoflex with Flex On. Another just real basic bronze metal frame. Autoflex with Flex On, and those sold for $52.20. Here is a pair of Humphreys Eschenbach eyeglasses. These were not in good condition. As you can see, they're all scratched up along the top here. There's a lot of noise outside. Eschenbach Humphreys. And those sold for $28.45 on sale. I have to go see what all this noise is outside. Hold on a minute. So here's what all this crazy noise is out here. This is a little patio here. Tiny little patio. There's my dorky husband on the lawnmower. And by the way, don't ever buy a Weed Eater 1 riding lawnmower. They are such a piece of junk. We bought this one from a guy for $200. And the first time we tried to use it, the steering wheel broke, and like all kinds of things have been breaking on it. Watch out, ladies. He's dumb. There's not enough room for all of us on this little porch. Yeah. Can't really see him because he doesn't have his feathers up, but there's a peacock. There's a bunch of peacocks that live right there in that little hut. Crazy cat. Alright, let's get back to work. Okay, sorry about that distraction. Back to work. This is a pair of Stetson Xyloware Men's eyeglass frames. And by the way, all these eyeglass frames I'm showing you are all prescription eyeglass frames that I buy for $2 or less most of the time. Let's see if I can see the other one. Xyloware. Those sold for $23.70. This is a pair of Eddie Bauer prescription eyeglasses, sold for $23.70. And then this is a Singer sewing machine foot control that I purchased at the Goodwill for $2, and it did work, and so that sold for $22. And then the last item I wanted to show you right now is this Jefferson Golden Hour mystery clock. And it's a mystery clock because it's really, when you first look at it, it's hard to figure out how it really works. It has a little gearbox on the back. See if I can find a better picture. It's kind of like a little weight here on the back, and then it's got the minute hand on the front and the hour hand on the back, and then just a piece of glass in between. And then the motor is back here in the very back of it, and it's kind of heavy. And it's electric, you plug it in. We had it plugged in our house for a couple days, and it kept time really nice. And so I'm just praying that it makes it to its destination and without getting broken, because it is very delicate. But I wrapped it up really good in a really big box with lots of bubble wrap and packing peanuts, so just really praying that it makes it without getting damaged, because it is really so neat, but very delicate. So, and this is a brand new Philips Magnavox alarm clock. It was new in the box, unopened, removed from the box. Even though the box was a little torn up, it was still brand new. Or I sold it as brand new anyways. That sold for $22.95, and we purchased it at a thrift store for $3. And then I also wanted to show you today that this is my first item that I'm shipping out in one of my new eBay boxes. And I got 3 sizes of boxes for free with the new, if you have a store, you get I think they call it a subscriber discount. And you can get these free eBay boxes. They're really nice, I think. They're lightweight, but they're not terrible. I got the 8x8x8, the 6x4x4 little guy, and this one is a 10x10x10, a little bit bigger. So I got all these. I had $50 to spend, and I think these were like $51.33. So I used up my entire subscriber discount that way. I heard that if you don't use it all at once, you lose part of it. So that's just a tip. And if you haven't got your eBay boxes, Tanya over at Thrifty Treasures has a great video showing you exactly how to do it step by step. So go check out her video and get your free boxes. I heard there's also eBay tape, but when I got on there, the eBay tape was sold out. So maybe they have some more. That'd be cool. I'm going to try to get that next time. The box only weighs 2 ounces for you shipping geeks. And the big one weighs 9.2 ounces. 9 ounces. So they're fairly lightweight boxes. That's the big 10x10x10, and it only weighs 9 ounces, so that's nice. Today we sold these Harley Davidson prescription eyeglasses. I bought these at a thrift store for $2. They have the Harley Davidson logo there on the side as well. I just listed these either last night or the night before, and they sold today for $45. Alright, I have 3 final sales to show you before I wrap up this video. This here is a belt buckle, silver and gold with a bee on it, really pretty. It's a Crumrine. This came from an estate auction lot, and I only paid a couple dollars for it, and it sold for $25.95. This is a pair of Morel France Koali prescription eyeglasses. These I purchased at a thrift store for $1 or $2. You can see they're really pretty. They have this turquoise metal detail. And these sold for $47.45 on sale to somebody in Germany, I believe. And then this is a Kimono as art large, like a coffee table book. It's still sealed in the shrink wrap, brand new. We found this in a storage unit, and it sold for $75. And that's all the sales I have to show you this week. Actually, it's more like a 2-week long video because I didn't do one last week, so it's kind of a long one, but hope it was interesting, and thanks for watching.